Oh my god! There's nothing good to watch on TV. Boring. Lame. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? God, I need to get a new My doorbell? At this hour? Absolutely implausible. Who could be at my door? Alright. Which chuckle shit is at my door? Huh. There is literally not a single person out here. Fair enough, I do live in the middle of nowhere. Let's check my mailbox. Okay. Arc notice. That's really interesting. Letter from Mr. Soup Master from Anomaly Research Company, ARC. We discovered this strange object in the sands of a distant desert. We are unable to properly contain it. Please take this cursed thing off our hands. You are our last hope. ARC site number 91. Well, that's certainly very ominous. What's in here? Anomaly containment safe. How very interesting. Huh. Oh, desert sand. And it's yellow. It's not like regular Minecraft sand. Well, it does sound like they want me to put this in a safe and secure place and never let anyone touch it, which is exactly why I'm gonna play with it like it's a Matchbox car. Away I go! Yippee! This stuff did seem pretty dangerous, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to the other side of this river before doing anything cool with it. Alright, baby, almost there. Hey, I made it! Alright. Where do I put this? I think right about, here should be a good spot. This is probably perfectly safe. Oh god! Oh god!
Alone at the edge of a universe humming a tune. For merely dreaming we were snow. A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise. And only she can make it right. So things are different tonight. We'll go together in flight.
Welcome to Desertification, the Minecraft mod that simulates the Saharan desert. The item I used to create this minor inconvenience is called Desert Sand, which can only be found in the creative menu and can't be mined in survival with a shovel. You'll just be given regular sand. Desert Sand is a special block because it's one of the two ways to start the desert infection, which slowly turns your Minecraft world into an enormous desert. You can either 1, grab the desert sand from the creative menu, or you can grab yourself a nifty little pickaxe and you can use it while finding an hourglass structure that'll spawn in the desert. I don't think it's supposed to spawn underground like this. I'm pretty sure this is just mildly unlucky world gen, but whatever. So what you're going to want to do to start the desert infection is find this little sandy diamond block. It's completely different from a regular diamond block in the fashion that it is its own block and not simply a block that has something else on it, such as jungle logs with vines. This is its own block and cannot be turned into diamonds and is therefore purely decorative. Let's break it. Uh-oh. I've done something really bad. I've just ended the human race. Uh-oh! I can immediately find that a few of the blocks surrounding the hourglass have already begun their conversion into desert sand rather than regular sand, which doesn't really bode well for literally everything around this desert. Yep, that's regular sand, desert sand, desert sand. Why don't we hike up the tick rate? Why don't we do that? Here goes nothing. You'll very quickly see that the desert sand is going to convert and spread around the regular sand of the desert. And, of course, the tick speed is high, so this has already turned into a completely unstoppable desertification, freaking North Africa infection. Things are gonna get pretty funky. So you'll see that it's actively not spreading into other hot biomes, such as, what is it, the Badlands? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that it is completely incapable of infecting other warm biomes, such as the Savannah, the Badlands, the Mesa biomes, I mean, but maybe Savannah is included. I don't know. This mod is still in beta. You should probably keep that in mind. You'll also find that jungle trees are capable of halting the spread of the desert. Let me just place a desert sand block right here. The desert sand and the dry dirt will begin to spread. However, the existence of jungle trees will single-handedly manage to bring the desert sand to a complete halt. So that means if the infection comes across a jungle, it will basically be unable to do anything except for exist. Look, even here, I mean, this is a sparse jungle, so fair enough, it's spreading a lot easier. But look what happens when it comes across this large collection of jungle trees. It's just going to completely come to a screeching halt, because again, the desert sand cannot bypass jungle trees. It can infect the ground beneath them, but it can't go past them, and it can't dry out the jungle trees like you saw it drying out other plant life. You'll also find that in various cold biomes, desert sand is equally incapable of spreading. Notice how literally nothing's happening. Exactly. And just to prove it, here's a snowy beach. Yup, it literally nothing. There's nothing it can do. Here's a snowy taiga. And here's some snowy plains. You're a lazy piece of shit, aren't you?
I am placing blocks and shit 'cause I'm in fucking Minecraft.
This is weathered sandstone. Deposits of weathered sandstone can naturally spawn in the ginormous desert that slowly overtakes your Minecraft world. And it has a lot of variants, which includes weathered sandstone stairs, slabs, walls, weathered sandstone bricks, and then the brick variants of those. You get the point already. Oh god, it's overtaking the upside down T I built. Why? Jujubir trees are made out of jujubir logs, which can be crafted into oak planks. However, you can also use them as walls, just like you would with any stone variant of a wall. Here's another fun thing. You can right-click on the colorful leaves of a jujubir tree to harvest jujubir. Like, no, it's jujube, my bad. You can harvest jujube, and you can eat it as a food. Scrumptious. Why don't we make ourselves some yummy jujube cake? Scrumptious. Yummy! You can't place it on the ground like a regular cake, unfortunately, which I think would be a really cool addition to this mod, like a 3D placeable model of the jujube cake. That would have been pretty cool. These here are dead logs, and you can't make any kind of plank out of them so they're literally useless unless you want to harvest them for some kind of decoration. And for the rest, we have dry dirt, which appears on the edge between the expanding desert and another biome. Salt block, which appears when desert sand converts a water block in a swamp biome. Glazed sand, I have no clue where this comes from. And then of course the sandy diamond block. This is the player placed version that doesn't start the infection. However, in the creative menu, there is the version that, brings the world to its knees, and then the decorative version that you get when you mine this one with Silk Touch.
From the screen to the ring to the throne to the king, where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring.
Okay, y'all are gonna need to hear me out on this one. There's this thing called the fishhook barrel cactus, and it's supposed to drop something called a barrel cactus fruit, but I went into survival, and I tried to break this thing with so many different methods. I tried using, Silk Touch, I tried just breaking every single one I could find. I didn't find those ones yet, but I swear the rest of the desert is barren of them. Ignore that one, that's from creative mode. I tried to break this thing in so many different methods, and I could not get a barrel cactus fruit to drop. And I don't think that really matters anyway, because first of all, a 1 in 4th chance to cleanse hunger is alright, I guess. But you're also supposed to be able to turn it into a barrel cactus fruit jam, which is guaranteed to cleanse hunger. The only issue is that its crafting recipe requires 2 uncraftable potions. I don't know about you, but if I'm in survival, I don't think I'm going to be able to make something that's called uncraftable. I think that might be a bug, guys. Guys, I think this is a bug. Guys. Hey, check out all of these desert flowers. Wow. I suddenly feel as if it should start raining now. Oh, wow, that's crazy. How did that happen? Absolutely unfathomable. That is just insane. Wow. So after a rain shower, you'll find that some of the plants, I broke some of them already to test, don't mind that they're missing. After a rain shower, you'll find that some of these desert flowers will start blooming. And if you break them, not that one, there we go, the ones that are a little bigger, you'll get desert flowers. Again, but as an item this time. And you can eat them as a food source. Do bear in mind that desert flowers are an absolute dog-shit resource, and they only give you half a heart of hunger, which makes them just about as good as a melon slice, only even rarer and way shittier. Actually, melon slices aren't even rare at all. This is just a completely dog-shit resource. Why? Why does this exist? I hate every part of this. Also, you naturally burn to death in the desert. That's why I'm taking damage right now. I should have probably told you that earlier. That's like a integral part of the mod. These funny looking things right here are different types of sand roses. Here you have the regular sand rose, the enchanted sand rose, and the overcharged sand rose. I searched the desert high and low, and I couldn't find any of these or any of these, but for some reason, the supposed rarest one is right here, sitting in a hole in the ground, and also it's building a protective shell of glazed sand around itself, and whenever I went near it, it shot like a laser beam at me every 10 seconds. I don't know either, man.
Oh my god.
This one is included in an expensive-ass crafting recipe to make this one, and this one has its own expensive-ass crafting recipe to make this one, and this one makes a special tool that I'll go over in the next section. This cute little fella right here is a jujubere sapling. Remember the jujubere tree? Yeah. You can either wait for it to grow like a stupid person, or if you're smart and impatient like me, you can simply use bone meal to make it grow. Now every time I've tested this, it's only grown with 1 bone meal, so I guess that's a neat thing. And also, if you have to grow one, then there's not going to be any berries on it. If you let it grow on its own, it'll have berries, but if you grow it with bone meal, the downside is that there will be no jujubere, food, so you'll have to wait. The rest of the plants in this mod either serve a cosmetic purpose or a minor dye-making purpose. Respectively, here we have the creosote, the large desert grass, the desert lily, which looks different specifically based on which block in your world it's placed on. Allow me to demonstrate. That was close enough, alright. The Guertofa, which has the exact same case as that one. The small cacti, same for it. Then we got the dense desert grass, which is just the large desert grass, but shorter. And finally, the regular desert grass, which is that one, but smaller. And it also looks ever so slightly different depending on where you place it. Yep, minor difference there. And somewhere over there. Yeah, that's it for the flowers section and the food section. Insert cool transition. Remember when I was talking about those weird little sand roses and about their stupid expensive crafting recipes? This is what I was talking about. This, friends, is called the Sand Shaper, and right-click sand wall, right-click plus sneak sand pillar, and I'm just gonna test it right now. This is my first blind test. Holy shit, that is cool. Damn! 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 Okay, so I did just go into survival, and it does have a durability. Not gonna lie, that's not bad. Maybe mildly unbalanced, considering that this is a decently overpowered weapon. You can't deal damage necessarily, but it's still, you know, decently powerful. So maybe 2000 is a little unbalanced. I'm burning to death. Holy shit, never mind, you can damage mobs. It gives them the slowness effect, and you can still suffocate them. That's crazy! That's crazy! Damn! And of course, here's the order that the crafting recipes go in. Find regular sand roses, do the expensive ass crafting recipe, you've got yourself an enchanted sand rose. Use an enchanted sand rose and yet another expensive ass crafting recipe, and you've got yourself a sand shaper. This one, you can just naturally find it and it zaps mobs, but that's kind of it. That's all you can do with it. It's not very good, mind you, but it's alright, I guess. Here's the enchanted sand rose in action, fighting a husk. It can do that. I found that out just now. Holy shit. Okay, so it can trap mobs on top of itself and damage them, but it also has this sort of funny little laser beam that it uses to do like 2 hearts of damage. If it would just do it, I swear to God it has a laser beam, it's just not using it. It was doing it to me earlier. Y'all are just gonna have to trust me on this one, okay? It has a laser beam, and it's a really weak, shitty one, and it did like 2 hearts of damage to a husk before I started recording. Please trust me, I swear to God. And also it's gone and built itself another protective layer, or it's trying to at the very least. The thing I'm currently holding is called the Spear of Sands, and when you kill an enemy with it, it supposedly spawns a gust of air. So let's just, ow, holy shit, try that real quick. Oh wow, it did. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this weapon is kind of shit too. Oh, but it, the wind gust, it gave them blindness and slowness. That's alright, that's fair enough. You know, it's an ass weapon, but it screws them up pretty bad. That's cool. Yeah, alright. And of course, here's the Spear of Sands crafting recipe. Holy shit, it requires a diamond sword. This silly little fella right here is called a Wand of Grass. Its function requires saplings in order to operate. Now, let's go ahead and find an infected patch of land. This right here looks good. Right-click with saplings in your inventory, and it'll use 2 saplings in order to convert an area this large into not infected desert. I don't think this works on a regular desert, but if you use it on the, you know, the expansive, infectious, parasitic desert, I'm pretty sure it reverses its effect, so let's try it here. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. And it also breaks the desert plants, so those are gone. And these are gone. And this hill is back to normal again. And... oh, there's a thing here. Funny little rose. This rose is gone. No more rose. We don't get those anymore. What the hell? Okay, there we go. That was weird. You get the point. Here's what its crafting recipe looks like. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, that's not its crafting recipe. That's the crafting recipe. It requires a grass block, so silk touch, a blaze rod, so you're gonna go to the nether for this one, an enchanted golden apple, and 2 desert flowers. Also, I don't even know if it has, like, a durability. Oh, no, you can use this infinitely. Oh, my God. It has a huge cooldown, though. These 2 little fellas right here are called sandblasters. You've got the erratic sandblaster, which does less damage over a larger area, and you've got a regular sandblaster, which shoots 1 heavy concentrated beam of sand. Let's go ahead and power the regular one. And, yeah, this guy is cooked. It also gives slowness, too, which is kind of wild. Skill issue. Let's try the erratic sandblaster. And, of course, it does way less damage over a much bigger area. And it still inflicts mobs with slowness, too. I could see this being really useful for a mob farm. This would be a worthwhile investment to put in a mob farm if you didn't have to get it by creating a, again, enormous parasitic desert. Erratic sandblaster, regular sandblaster. Hey, wait a second. Sandblaster makes erratic sandblaster. Erratic sandblaster makes sandblast. Oh, great. So that looks like that's another bug. You need these to craft each other, which means you can't craft them at all. This right here is a vitalizer, and I literally almost caught it on camera. It was about to do its thing, but it just purified this entire area of desert. Look, it's like perfectly lined. It's like a straight line. It just did it. Let me try it again. Alright, so it needs to be placed directly next to a tree. It needs to be placed directly next to a still living tree or somewhere close by to it. Otherwise, it's not going to function correctly, so let's give it a second. Any second now. Maybe. Yeah, no, it doesn't require redstone. There we go. Look at that. It purifies the area, but it does it with like a sort of countdown timer, and it is slow as shit. And also, oh my god, I know I already showed it to y'all earlier on accident, but holy shit. What is this crafting recipe, dog? Not only do you need the wand of grass, but you need an echo shard, 4 weathered sandstone, and 2 blocks of emerald. And another sandy diamond block, which is already in a shit ton of other crafting recipes. Oh my god! I honestly barely give a shit anymore. This video's like half an hour long, and I just wanna get this bullshit over with. Literally as I was making this video, there was an update to this way bigger than I thought it would be mod. That's a scorpion. I'm gonna kill it now. Whoa, that's crazy. It dropped a scorpion tail. This is a husk. I am now going to right-click the husk with the scorpion tail. Wow, that's crazy. 45 seconds of the wither effect. Also, you might have noticed these slabs, these like sand slabs. walking over them gives you slowness. Like, it doesn't give you the effect, but it does make your character egregiously slow. So I guess that's neat. Oh god, I'm tired. This mod also has a shit ton of compatibilities with other mods. I'm just gonna put them on screen now, because I don't really feel like explaining them to you all. I just want to wrap this video up. I'm sick and tired. God, this has been a huge theatrical production. And it's also capable of wiping out infection mods, so the desert will grow and expand and devour infested and skulked and infected blocks from other infection mods. And overall, it just gives like shit like the Skulk Horde and the Escape and Run Parasite bastards a run for their money. And the wand that I'm currently holding can also give the wither effect to infected mobs from those mods and not just vanilla undead mobs. I'm pretty sure this video's over now. I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go to the fridge and make myself some food, maybe like a sandwich or something. This has been an ass video, and it's gonna get like 3 views because of how long it is. Okay, see you later, bye.